Welcome to another segment of Carl Briggs 73 Live Morning Talk, crack of dawn. I think it could be about 6 a.m. in the morning. And here's the thing. Today's topic is discipline. Today, I have made the decision not to deal with people who don't have discipline because association brings on simulation. Association brings on simulation. And what that means is simulation is a similar, familiar, or cloned, right, attribute or behavior. So if I'm hanging around people that's not disciplined, then I won't be disciplined. For instance, if I'm hanging around one of my homeboys or one of my partners or one of my friends that's cheating on his wife constantly, then eventually it's going to rub off on me, right? Because he has no self-control whatsoever, right? Or if I'm hanging around a friend and he's walking inside of the store and he's stealing and he don't got no reason to steal, right? And he got money in his pocket and he's shoplifting and he's with me, then I am what I eat, right? Or what you eat. You saying, hey man, I'm not cheating, but my homeboy cheating. His lack of discipline, right? His lack of discipline is your lack of discipline, right? And you should be able to call your friends on it and tell them, man, your lack of discipline is going to make me, right, fall into a subjective, right, standpoint with you. Subjective means judgmental, right? And they say man shouldn't judge, but you have to judge your friends, right? You have to judge your friends because I thought about it. How could I have a friend that can't control himself and I got kids, I got daughters? I mean, I can't have him in my household, right? You got a friend, he got a high appetite for every woman he see, and you got daughters. You can't bring that man in your house. He has no self-control whatsoever, no self-control, right? You can't bring that man into your home. A man that's going to constantly cheat because you got a growing daughter. For you look up, he going to be laying in the bed with her. No, true story, no lies. It has happened. He said, she said, has been said before, right? 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 So just I want you to think about this, right? When I was a younger man, I witnessed a man do something unbelievable to my little sister, right? Right? And he was sick. He was sick, right? And she was just a child, right? From lack of discipline, right? So my topic today is men without discipline, women without discipline. It go for women too, right? You sleeping with a youngster and you 55 and he's 12, you know, it's just not right, right? And then you call these people your friends. Are they really your friends, right? Nobody's perfect, right? Let me show you, for instance. I have unpure thoughts all the time, right? So you see a woman, or I see a woman that's beautiful. How do I handle it? How do I approach that? I approach it with discipline. I lower my gaze. So when I'm talking to a woman, I keep it here, right? I don't go down. Once you start going down, below and all that, right? What happens is you start to lust. Once you start to lust, then you become lack of discipline, okay? You got to keep it up here, right? Right? And you see it going down, you say, no, I'm going to keep it up here, right? That's what discipline is. It's not saying that you're perfect. See, discipline means, all right, I'm going to discipline myself, right, to the point where I'm aware, right, of sin. I'm aware of temptation, right? I'm aware of greed and all these other different things under that act, right? And so you practice these things, right? When you walk in your partner's house and you see his woman, right, she can be beautiful all outdoors. You never let him know that and you don't let her know that, right? You keep that to yourself and you keep it respectful. You keep it respectful, right? So today's topic is having friends without discipline. And I had to cut in because this is a daily endeavor, especially where we come from, right? And down here where we come from, a lot of us is very disloyal, right, to our spouses, right? Disloyal to our spouses and mates, right? Let me show you what I mean. Where I come from, a lot of dudes go to jail, right? Then they get in jail and they expect this woman, right, to do the whole world for them, right? But now, on the other hand, did you do the world for her when you was home? Was you solid? Did you not cheat? Right? Did you not cheat on your woman? Right? Lack of discipline. So today I'm taking my life back. I choose not to hang around friends that ain't got no type of discipline. Right? If you got your main girl, let that be your main girl. I'm talking to the youngsters out there. Right? You don't need to be dipping and dabbling everywhere else because it's disloyalty. You have no honor, right? You have no honor whatsoever, right? And no honor means lack of discipline, right? I have friends with children, man. I want to be welcome in their home and they know, hey, man, I can leave. I can go to the store, man. Carl ain't going to do nothing to harm my family, right? Right? Carl ain't going to do nothing to harm my family, right? It's awareness, right? This is the year for awareness, right? Wake you up. I'm waking you up. And some ain't gonna like what I got to say, because it's all real. You know it. You're like, oh, he exposing game. Exposing game? That ain't exposing game. It's telling you some real stuff that you need to live by. You know what I'm saying? It's no wonder you ain't got nothing, right? Cheating costs money, right? Because you philandering everywhere, right? I tell people all the time, I don't mess with them. I don't do that because for every woman, it costs $1 million. Let me just tell you, each woman is worth $1 million. So if you got 5 women, that's $5 million. If you got 5 women, you got your wife and 4 others on the side, that means you're going to be out of some money. Oh, don't hit me with I'm a player. I don't get it. You're going somewhere with her. Whether you pay for a hotel, whether you buy some weed, whatever it is y'all doing out there, right? You know how it go. McDonald's, whatever you doing, right? You're going to spend a little money. And if she ain't your wife or your main girl, guess what? You're going to be out a whole lot of money, right? And then when your main girl asks you, can you help me pay these bills? And you can't, right? You out there, you can't even help her pay no bills, right? It's because of your lack of discipline, right? Get back discipline, right? There's too much going on in the world, right? Raising kids in these broken homes, right? I come from that, right? Somebody had a lack of discipline somewhere, right? Right? Not judging it, but I'm just telling the truth. It was a lack of discipline, right? And then we piggyback off these crutches that's been given, right? Oh man, first thing we want to say down here, the white man the system. White man the system. First thing come out y'all mouth, white man the system. Well, I can tell you something. My grandfather picked cotton. And he ain't never seen a PlayStation or a pair of J's. You have. You have no right. You have no right to piggyback off that crutch. You have the right to acknowledge your history, though, but you don't have a right to use that to self-destruct. You don't have the right to use that as a lack of discipline. We should be the most disciplined generation in the whole entire planet just based on our history, right? Based on our history, right? All the way down from putting fruit and water in our bodies, right? Probiotics, all these drugs and pills and things of that nature, right? There's a lack of discipline. It's a cold lack of discipline, right? And if you can't see that you're destroying yourselves and the culture, something is clearly wrong with you. It's no wonder we don't have nothing, right? Not only am I reaching out to the younger men, and I'm reaching out to the older men that are younger men, right? You're 50 with the mentality of a 13-year-old, right? I designed my channel. Right? And it's called Carl Briggs 73 Live Street Psychology 101. Because some of y'all don't believe y'all need psychologists. Some of y'all believe y'all don't need no type of therapy. Well, I'm here to tell you that's untrue. I'm going to give my people therapy because we need it. Lord knows we need it. We need therapy, right? And once again, if you one of my friends and you lacking discipline in any area, then you need to check yourself on it because I'm going to leave you behind, man, because I'm striving to become the best person that I can actually be. And I will not allow your lack of discipline, your lack of loyalty to self first, right, to be my demise, right? It's time, right? You need to get your tails in them books, first of all, sitting on the corner, not doing nothing. Reading books is what we need, right? Reading books and trying to figure out how to go get you a bank account, how to go get in the credit union, right? That's the correct thing to do. Anything else is uncivilized. If you're going in that direction where them handcuffs at, then you're no good to me. I'm going to say again, if you're going in the direction where them handcuffs is at, then you're no good to me. Because the direction I'm going into is to better. It's to better, right? Because if I get in position, I'm going to help a whole lot of people. But you got to be disciplined. You got to be disciplined. It's time, right? We need to get back on our exercises, man, right? Put them bottles down. Stop spending that money in them liquor stores, right? That's over with, right? Let's get to jogging, right? Let's get to writing and reading, right? Meditating, right? Getting proactive in the community, feeding the homeless, right? Helping them old ladies that you see every day walk past you and need you to help them, right? Or just sitting talking to your elders, right? So you can get that discipline back. Humble yourself, right? Humble yourself. Stop gossiping. Stop gossiping all day about nothing, you know. It's time. And today's segment is about discipline. You lack discipline. And then you try to piggyback off our ancestors. I ain't gonna hear it. They had a struggle. That was a real struggle. You ain't had no struggle sitting in front of a damn PlayStation 24 hours a day with your fresh Air Jordans on your feet. They was barefooted with chains on their feet. And you got the nerve to come try to mess up the community with your lack of discipline. There is no way we could collaborate unless we become disciplined, right? There is no way we could be respected by the LAPD until we become disciplined, right? Because once we become disciplined, we become respondent. Once we become respondent, then we start exercising our due process, right? In the proper form, the true essence of it, right? And once we do that, right, they start understanding, hey, they ain't taking that no more, right? These people are tax-paying citizens, right? It's time, right? In all the years that I've been messing around down here in these trenches, I don't regret none of my past because it made me become who I am today. But what I can say is it was a whole bunch of wasted time because I could have been here a long time ago. It was all based on my choice and my discipline, right? So today's show, folks, is based on discipline.